Hi class, my name is Stevie Lopez, and I chose to do my video on a scaffold writing strategy based off of my lesson plan. The topic of my lesson plan is discovering personal narratives through music and song lyrics in an English language arts classroom. This lesson plan can be used in either a freshman or a sophomore English class. There are multiple content standards, as you can see on your screen. There are also EL standards at the bottom of the screen as well, along with the language levels. I will not read them off, but I will focus the camera on them while I read the objectives. Sophomore English students will be able to employ effective speaking and listening skills for a range of purposes and audiences, identify a personal narrative through song lyrics, produce clear and coherent writing in which the development, organization, and style are appropriate to task, purpose, and audience for narrative writing. Students will also be able to determine, analyze, and cite key ideas and details from nonfiction and fiction. There are some content vocabulary words that students will need to know: narrative, dialogue, sensory details, prompt, analyze, elaborate, annotate, and first person. For the discussion and demonstration of scaffold reading and writing strategy, I chose to use the writing strategy. I will be focusing on the pre-reading strategy of quick writes. So I will begin my lesson. Class, think back to the personal narrative characteristics videos that I showed you last class. Remember that a personal narrative will consist of 6 characteristics. 1, first person, so you're using I. Dialogue, a little bit, not a lot. Action, focus and purpose. Sensory detail, and so what? What did you learn? How did you change? And why is this event significant? Think about a personal experience or story that has impacted your life in any way that you want to share with the class today. Our quick write is based on you today. I've put the prompt up on the TV screen, so go ahead and focus down to the TV screen. I want you to write in your journals, in your own words. I want you to define personal narrative. I want you to share one or a few personal experiences that has impacted your life. I want you to add details to your response. You have about 5 minutes, but don't do so yet. I gave you an example up here, so look at the board. I didn't define personal narrative for you because I don't want you guys to be tempted to take my answer. But I did go ahead and tell you guys a little bit about my personal experience. It was the day that I lost my best friend. I definitely wouldn't be the person who I am today if I had not crossed paths with her. So remember that you guys, when you write your quick writes, it's a type of student response journaling, and you are to write down whatever comes to mind. Remember, don't pay attention to grammar, don't pay attention to capitalization, the sentence structure. If you mess up, just write a line through it and keep writing. Don't pay attention to that. I just want you to write. Before I set you loose, I want you to think about this. Can a personal narrative be found in music and song lyrics? You have 5 minutes. You may begin. Pre-reading strategies and rationale. I chose to do a quick write because they allow students to write about the first thing that comes to their mind. Quick writes allow students to be able to connect their previous experiences, prior knowledge in order to create a personal narrative. At the end of the quick write, I want my students to understand the concept that a personal narrative is based on a story that one experiences. This strategy will work well to support students' comprehension in this lesson because it is allowing them to reflect and build on their prior knowledge and experiences. Through prior knowledge, students will build comprehension about a personal narrative based on their own experiences before they start analyzing and annotating song lyrics with their collaborative groups and discovering personal narratives through music. For extra credit, students will have the option to share their journals to the class. That is my video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.